Jetpack 13 Pog, Jetpack 13 Pog, Jetpack 13 Pog.
Hello, hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? On this Thursday of Thursdays. I hope you're having a great day. Let me just double check that things are working and set up as they should be. And then we will begin. But while I'm doing that, how are you today? Are you having a good day? What have you been up to? Let's see. Okay, I think we are, well, we're okay, yeah, we're for the most part, we're ready. All right. Yeah, the music's probably okay there. We'll lower it just a little bit more. All right, now we're good. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope your Thursday is going excellently. Let me lower this for myself. Chris, you are first. Chris, how are you? Also, I'm so glad you are alive. How are you? How are you feeling? Chris had a medical procedure yesterday. And so I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. Hannah, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? German Ginger, thank you so much for the lurk. And Disgruntled Muffin, thanks so much for the 3 months. It's crazy that much time has already passed. Also, Emmers, that cat emote, like as it was disappearing, I thought that was like a bug on my face or something, because it was floating right on my nose. Basically just resting up. That's good. I'm glad. Look whose camera's working. It's true. It's actually been working a lot better to like over the past week, and I don't know what happened. Like, over the past couple of days, I haven't had any issues with it. And so I'm like, what's going on here? Why? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Basically just resting up. Good. And yes, those emotes are adorable. It went well, but it was bad news. I'm gonna need another surgery. No! Did they already schedule that? Or when is that going to be? I guess maybe they have to wait for you to recover from this one first before the next one. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how things work. Rob! Rob, welcome in. How are you? Whenever we play Layton, I always feel like that's when we see you. How's it going, Rob? I'm always very excited that you're here. Before we get, I should tell you guys, before we get into the game and stuff, we always chat as we do, but we will be watching the indie direct because you guys know that I love indies. And we're gonna I want to see what's happening. It was yesterday. The indie thing was yesterday, but I didn't watch it because we didn't stream. Now it was like I could watch it off stream, but then I was like, but you know, if I watch it on stream, I don't have to plan for anything during that time. So let's just do that. Let's see, not yet, probably a few months away. Oh no, that sounds awful. Chris, I need you to be okay. And Gilmore, welcome in. How are you? Lurk at work. People are annoying, but it is what it is. Sounds like work. Gosh, today while I was making coffee, I spilled a whole bunch of coffee beans. Or, not the beans, the grounds. I spilled a whole bunch of grounds. So that was fun. So today feels like a Thursday to me. That seems like a Thursday thing to do. I didn't have any coffee yesterday. Yeah, I think I slept okay. I didn't sleep for very long, but I feel fairly rested. So I feel like I'm gonna be, and because we didn't stream yesterday, I feel like I'm gonna be on top of my game today. So like all the puzzle solving is it's gonna be quick. We're not gonna get stuck on anything today. And it's just gonna be super fun. So I hope you guys are all ready for that. But in the meantime, before we watch the indie direct, anything else going on? Anything fun that you're excited about, looking forward to, etc.? I know people on Twitter are talking about, it seems like people, so, for those that don't know what's happening on Twitter, I'm sure all of you guys are just in the know at all times. So, there was a whole big thing because they've moved on from the verification process for check marking. Now it's just you get verified if you, and you get a blue check mark if you buy Twitter Blue. Being a verified check marked person before used to be, oh, this is verifiably this person. This person is probably somebody with a bigger following, celebrity, etc. And so it's important to know who they are, or that you're looking at their like official account. Now it's just like anybody can sort of buy it. Is it all Charlie's Angels? You know, you would be surprised, but yes. They were beans, but they became grounds when they hit the ground. Oh no. Or did they become, yeah, I guess that, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. No, though, side note, if you guys didn't see in the general chat in the Discord, the tap stream, aka Trey, said that he was listening to a podcast and they mentioned Charlie's Angels. A D&D podcast, I think it was. So all I'm saying is I'm still right about this. Anyway, but no, this time it isn't about Charlie's Angels. They're talking about So I guess, okay, going by the check marks. So, there was a period where there were both people who had been verified and who had check marks, and people who had purchased Twitter Blue and had check marks. And they kind of just lumped them all. If you click on a check mark, it'll say it used to say this is a verified celebrity, blah, 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 well-known person account. If you had Twitter Blue, I think for the first week or so, it said something like, this person has purchased Twitter Blue. Well, a lot of people started to just block anybody who had purchased Twitter Blue. Like, if they would click on your name, and I guess if it showed that you had purchased it, they would just, there are people who were just blocking those people, because it's like, I don't want to follow anyone who supports, Elon or whatever. So, Twitter ended up changing things so that it was now blended. So, like, if you clicked on somebody's check mark, it would say, this person may or may not have purchased Twitter Blue, which I think is hilarious and awful. The word is spreading. So verification isn't at all verification work. Correct. You still technically, I think, have to put in, like, you may have to give an ID. Maybe not. Maybe you just need to purchase it. I don't know. I've never... I didn't buy it, so I don't know. But I feel like you may need to have an ID. But maybe that's not true. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, I didn't realize how bad it got. Yeah. So, there were a lot of people who were like, well, who had larger followings, whether they're celebrity or not. There were a lot of people who were like, I don't really want people to think I bought Twitter Blue. But today, it seems like there was like a grace period between people who had been verified before and when they would lose their check mark. And so that period ended today, I think. And so a lot of people, it's like the check mark, I don't know. I was going to think of something. It's not Renaissance. I keep using the word Renaissance for things. No. Basically now, there's a whole bunch of uncheckmarked celebrity people, and most of them feel fine about it. And are just like, I'm not going to pay $8 a month for Twitter, which I think is a totally fair argument. I used to really like Twitter, but Elon has completely ruined it. I would probably be off Twitter if it wasn't for networking with indie devs. That's the only reason why I'm on there, because I follow their projects, because they'll post like the projects that they're working on, and then sometimes they'll post like, hey, we're looking for creators if anyone needs keys and all that sort of stuff. That's pretty much the only like reason why I'm still on there. I only use Twitter to get pre-orders. That's also true. It can be good for that as well. That's fair. I used to do a lot of that, but it's hard to keep up with while you're working. I'm sure. Yeah, 100%. I just, at some point, I will say the algorithm hit like a good stride for me where it's just like, you want to see indie devs. So here are all the indie devs, and I love that. I will not complain about that part. Adrian, thank you so much for the 14 months. That is cray. 14 months. Thanks so much. Welcome in. How are you? How's your Friday? But yeah, that's really the only reason. I feel like I don't even like network with other streamers really on Twitter. It's mostly just me following devs because I love indie games and I love seeing what they're working on and all that stuff. So that's like really it. And I think like and like random art, I think like there are some artists on there that I follow as well, but again, I will be interested to see what happens when who's the old CEO of Twitter? Jack Dorsey? Maybe his name. he's starting a new social media called Blue Sky. Very curious to see what that's going to be like when it launches. Because if all the indie devs move there, then I will also say goodbye to my tweets. I'll be sailing and ready for some blue skies. So, but yeah, I'm not super interested in that. There are a lot of small break-off social avenues. Yeah, Mastodon is one. I created an account, but I feel like I just couldn't really understand how it worked. Really, like, it wasn't the most user-friendly. Having to join like servers, and then I wasn't sure if I could follow anyone from any server, and it seems like that is the case, but I couldn't figure that out initially. It just, because then you have to know people's username and the server they're in, I think. Because like when you add somebody, it's like at so-and-so dot their server name, or like, anyway, that part's kind of confusing to me. So like if somebody can just make it streamlined and easy, that'll be excellent. I'm here for that. I tried Hive for a bit. And I followed a bunch of people from there, but I feel like nobody was really posting. So I didn't get to see all that much. But anyway. How was your streaming day off yesterday? It was good. I got a bunch of stuff done. I have so much more stuff to do. I think yesterday it made me realize I have so much to do. So, yeah, I'm gearing up for next month's Streamiversary, which, I mean, next to my birthday stream, which didn't happen, is generally like the biggest stream for most streamers, usually. Usually like their birthday stream and then like a Streamiversary stream. Those are like typically the two biggest ones. Maybe there's like an extra one somewhere. So I'm trying to get some things ready for it. So that'll be fun. One thing that I'll mention now is I do plan on moving my merch shop, which a lot of people may not know that it exists. But we do have merch. There used to be a little thing that popped up in the corner every once in a while.
In French, in France, we would say baguette.
Baguette. But I'm going to be moving my merch shop from Redbubble to another thing, and my goal is to have that all moved over and done by the Streamiversary, because Redbubble's adding like an additional fee now, and I already didn't make a lot off of it, but now it's even more so. So it's something like, I don't think I've never made this much off of, like, or sold this much off of Redbubble in a month, but let's say theoretically, I sold $100 worth of merch in a month. I think now I would only make like 15 to 20 bucks out of that. Like, it's something ridiculous. Like the new thing is pretty insane. Like, the new fee is pretty insane. So I'm sort of like, we're gonna move over to another platform. It's just gonna take me a bit to do that. Anyway, Brad, welcome in. I'm on 1 bar of LTE service, so I won't be able to stick around, but I had to hear how they say baguette. Brad, I hope you're doing well. Chris is here. Cool. I don't think I planned my stream. You should. I think we figured out when yours was, right? If not, you should just do, like, even if it's past, you should do like a You should just do one this year at some point. Just plan one month. Maybe make it a half, you know, like if it's already been do like year and a half stream anniversary or something. Just do that. Hybrid. I love that everyone's saying hybrid. That's so good. I'm on a couch. It's fine. You found it, but I forgot to write it down. We'll look it up. Or just make up a day. It's true. Just have some kind of celebration one day. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I will be moving the merch store over to another platform soon. My goal is to have that done by the stream anniversary, which is May 28th. Or 26th. 28th. I think it's the 28th. 6 months opposite my birthday, maybe? That sounds excellent. You should do that. Wait. Okay. Yeah, your birthday hasn't happened this year, though. So you could do a birthday thing. Then you're encroaching on my birthday. Also possible. Just have it on Brad's birthday. I'm sure that's fine. Piggyback Panic, hello, how are you? I'll celebrate your birthday. Exactly. You celebrate Brad's birthday on your stream. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually thought I put this on my desk, and I did not. So, thank you for that reminder. We were gonna have a birthday stream, but then my camera wasn't working. Was that what was happening? Was it my camera, or was it just my computer? I don't remember. I feel like it was my camera. We were having trouble with it, and then I delayed it a day, and then we're having more troubles with it. Delayed it another day, I think, and then we just skipped my birthday because I was like, let's just move on. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. So this will be like our big thing for the year. Maybe we'll make up another thing for later this year, since we've only had one kind of like, you know, big stream. Some people do like a lot of like kind of big celebratory streams often for things. I don't know if I can do that. I like a steady, like, you guys know what to expect. Maybe that's super boring. Maybe I should do the other thing. But I like things being very like, you know what to expect for the most part. Let's do like a fun thing every once in a bit. I love that I'm saying that as if the other streams are not fun. Let's have a fun stream every once in a while. The rest of the time, no fun. I set up a couple of my friends basically on my birthday or close enough to it, but then for every subsequent birthday, they were away or busy with their anniversary. You see, that's where you went wrong. We are going to do another Animal Week. It is always in the later half of the year. We are also planning on doing a Retro Week. You played yourself. That's funny. And Piggyback, thanks so much for the lurk. It's good to see you. Yes, we will have an Animal Week later this year. It'll probably be October-ish sometime. That's usually when it is. I kind of like doing that over Spooktober. And we are going to do a Retro Week, though. And maybe it might be like 2 weeks. But we're going to be playing some retro games soon. Probably. I haven't actually figured out when that's going to be, but it's probably going to be late summer, maybe. So we'll see. There's just too many games. There's just too many games coming out. How am I supposed to find time to play retro games when there are new games? But anyway, we'll see. Things are cutting out now. Chat later. Have a good stream. Brad, have a good one. We'll see you later. No! Ugh. And And hopefully no shrews at the Streamiversary this year. I have not seen a shrew yet, which is both unnerving and good. For those that don't know, I am constantly plagued by shrews in my home. And though usually it has been about February or March when I've the first sighting of one, and I did not see one. But last year, a shrew ran into my room during the Streamiversary. This is shrews to me. And that's funny. And and I hated everything. It was awful. It was just the worst. But I think at that point I had spotted it before. Wasn't I ready for it? I think I was ready for it. I had seen it like earlier on in the week, I think. But I hate all of it. It's just, I hate myself for that joke, but I smile when I wrote it. No, I love it. I don't like, well, one, I don't like rodents, period. Sorry about you. I don't like rodents. Get them out of here. But two, I don't like things in my space that are uninvited. So I think I've said this before, but like being home to me is like, it's very safe. It's very cozy. I tend to, it's a place where I know where I can like sit back and relax, and I am safe here. But when there is like a thing running around that I do not want it here, it disrupts everything for me. My sleep schedule is awful because like you can hear it at night. Shrews, I think, tend to be more active at night. May or may not be true, but I feel like I mostly saw it at night. So I would sleep on the couch. I ended up canceling streams. It was a lot. It was like I hate it whenever they come in, but hopefully we're good. Maybe we just won't have it this year. I would love that. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing crazy happens at the Streamiversary. But anyway, shrews aside, a couple of other things, then we'll watch the Indie Direct. There was a Deceive Inc. update today. They added a new character. I'm very excited about trying it out later. I know a lot of people don't care about Deceive Inc. here, but I just wanted to say that's at least something that I'm looking forward to. But also, I have news from the hottest game of the year, the game that everyone is talking about. It's not a Charlie's Angels game, but the game that most people are probably the most excited about. I have some news about Gollum, the Lord of the Rings Gollum game. That's obviously what I'm talking about. This is this is interesting. And let me make sure that I have this right. So okay. Here's the news. And this may or may not be very controversial, but we'll see. So, in Lord of the Rings, you might know that there is a race of people known as the elves. Typically, sometimes they're shown speaking common, aka English, but oftentimes they speak Elvish. Well, if you just buy the base game of the Gollum game, they will only speak English. However, if you would like a more immersive experience, you can purchase the Elvish DLC, where their audio files can like sometimes will be replaced with Elvish. The thing is, and this is their reasoning for this. I think it's like $10. I think it's something like that. $10 DLC for Elvish. The reason they think this is okay, and I mean, I don't know. It is a little weird, but would I buy it? Probably. But I'm really hoping I get a code for this game. So, they said that they had to, in order for this, the reason why they feel like it's okay to charge this extra amount for this Elvish language DLC is because they essentially had to teach the voice actors how to be fluent in Elvish. So they said that the voice actors are conversationally fluent, and so they had to pay extra for like to train them and whatever. So they're saying that the $10 DLC for that is like, they think that's reasonable. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird overall. And Vix, welcome in. That's crappy practice. It's a very silly thing if you ask me. $10 for Lord of the Rings Elvish version DLC. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so it's like all of it's I've never heard of something like, well, to be fair, there's not many games that are based on like a fictional universe where they already have like a pre-established like language that works, I guess. Did the actors get paid more for learning Elvish? Otherwise, I think so. I think that's what they're saying, is that they had to hire and pay for the voice actors to learn Elvish. And so they are trying to cover that cost via DLC. So it's optional. And so some people make the argument, though, that it's like, it's sort of like keeping content out of the base game in a way, which I think is, I mean, that's a fair argument. I think like they could just add it to the game and then maybe charge more or whatever, but it's interesting that they've made it extra. Why not just charge extra for the game? Yeah, and give it to everyone. That's what bothers me, because that's what most fans will want to experience. I assume. I don't have an interest in Lord of the Rings. I guess. I don't really, I mean, I don't know how much of a big deal it's going to be, but it's interesting that they went this route, but maybe they're trying, I don't even know why they did decide to do this at all. I guess, you know, like, why not just have it? It doesn't matter if there's a lot of Elvish in the game or not. Maybe they were trying to show, I think a lot of people have questions about the Gollum game, like, why is this game even being made? Like, did anybody ask for this game? And so I think maybe this is sort of another way for them to be like, you see, we're serious about the world, you know? My thought would be, you let the people who made the DLC split the profits of the DLC. I'm sure I don't actually, I mean, I wonder how the you know, how payment of that will work. I assume they already just paid for all of the voice actors' time and stuff. So it's sort of like they're just recouping the cost. But I can see the business side of that. I just probably wouldn't pay for a language pack. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know how many people would either. I know one thing about Lord of the Rings, and that's that it has its own language. So if I know that, I'd assume it's kind of a big deal, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We're serious, but didn't budget to do a great job by paying them to learn Elvish. Now give us money. Elfish. Oh, you said Elvis. Now that would be interesting. I would pay for that. The Gollum Elvis DLC. it turns the game into a rhythm game, and it's all Elvis songs, but somewhat reworked to fit Lord of the Rings. But yeah, anyway, it's interesting. I read that, and I think a lot of people, I will say, this is a downside for them, is that a lot of people are already very skeptical of the game, and so to have this and then sort of announce it, I mean, it makes sense why they would announce it beforehand, but it makes a lot of people question the game even more so, I think. So that's the only thing that I think is sort of problematic. If it was like, for example, if it was Hogwarts Legacy, and they said there's gonna be a DLC for, I don't know, is there a language? Is there another language in the thing? If they said there's gonna be a DLC for like this extra thing, people would be totally on board. But I think that's because people already were sold on the game. This is Lord of the Rings Gollum. And already, just in the announcement, people were very confused. And so I would say you'd probably want to take less risks overall in everything else, because you're kind of already having a bit of a... You're already having to sell the game to a lot of people. That's my thought. I want to play the game regardless. So I will become a Gollum streamer when the game comes out. So I feel like if I purchased a Sims game and they did a DLC to give me a Simlish version, or they suddenly all speak English, I'd be mad. That's the only thing. But so many people would buy that though. Especially because The Sims has 50 billion DLCs. I think right now, I looked it up. It's something like, if you wanted to purchase all of the DLCs, this was a few months ago, so maybe this is not current anymore, but it was like over $800. That's a lot. That's a few pennies. But I don't know. DLCs and microtransactions are an interesting topic, because I feel like people have their own reasons for like what they will purchase and what they won't, and like what their justification for it is. Like, I'll buy Apex skins, but part of that is because it's a free game and I play so much of it. Adrian, the deals, it's like they have so many DLC packs. Like, over the years, they've released so many DLCs that if you wanted all of them, it would be 800. You may not buy all of them. And it may just be a few at a time. But at this point, they've released so many that it's like you would spend about $800 if you decided to purchase them all. I have them all pretty much, but I buy new ones when they go on sale. I've only ever paid full price for the base. That's fair. That's probably the smart way to do it. And I've bought like League of Legends skins sort of for the same thing. Like, I've spent so much time with the game that it's like, yeah, I'll throw, some money at a game. But when there's extra costs up front, sometimes that's kind of like, I don't know. There's a bit more of like, I'm a little bit stingier that way. So it just sort of depends, but I mean, apparently if you buy the digital collector's edition, it comes with, the Precious Edition is actually what it's called. It comes with the language pack. But anyway. Oh, and I guess, okay, suppose I thought it was $10. Apparently they have not announced the price. So maybe it's just going to be a couple. The Precious Edition. That's actually amazing, right? By the way, I might add the Gollum Build-A-Bear to the throne. Just in case anyone's feeling extra. Just so we can have it. Anyway. But all right, let's watch the Indie Direct. It's about 20 minutes long, which will set us up for Layton perfectly. I'm very excited to see what is on it. What I will do also, I'm going to start getting a little notepad ready so that I can make a list of all the games that I want, because I'm sure there will be a few. So, it's going to begin pretty much immediately when we head over there. And I think I already adjusted the sound, so it should be fine. We'll see. But if you watched this yesterday, it's not going to be new for you. But if you didn't, and you want to see what indie games are coming out, and what likely we will be playing on this stream, then please join us. Still with the delays, which makes sense. How's that? How's the volume there? Too loud? Not one of them interested you at all?
Hello,
Goodness.
everyone. Welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're excited to share some upcoming indie games.
I
coming
love
to the
indie
Nintendo
games.
Switch system.
Let's get the show on the road.
Volume is good. Okay, thank you. What do we have? Oh, I know what this is. Mineko's.
Years ago, at the top of Mount Fugu, the cat god Nico appeared from a sakura flower.
I want to play
floating
this
in a
game.
nearby river. Nico would visit the farms in our village, granting each one good fortune and prosperity in turn. But some in the village became impatient for their own blessings, and in a fit of jealousy, they drove Nico away, banishing him from the land.
No!
Many years passed, and our village
Night
worked
market?
hard to create
Mineko's-
our own success. The story of Nico drifted from memory. Yet there are some who still believe in the power of magic.
I love the art style.
Welcome to Mineko's Night Market. Long ago, the villagers at the base of Mount Fugu worshipped the mythical sun cat Nico. However, recent sightings reveal this myth may no longer be a legend.
As the adorable Mineko in this narrative adventure sim, you'll do various jobs, befriend the
Look at that.
townsfolk, and craft all sorts of doodads in preparation for the weekly night market. And wow, this market is bustling.
It just looks,
There's a
it just looks
ton
adorable.
of things to do here, like joining parades, entering cat races, and performing on stage.
Cat
Did we
races?
mention cat races?
Nearly everything.
Mix, why wouldn't you want to play this?
sold at the market. Now that's one happy customer.
And if you're just itching to explore, the island's got lots of secrets to uncover and puzzles to solve. But be careful, you might encounter
What?
some meddlesome agents along the way.
Stop by Mineko's Night Market. setting up shop on
September.
Nintendo Switch, September 26th.
大家好，
Okay.
我是时光系列的导演徐直，
大家好，我
Oh
是
no,
物
I'm
质飞
covering
公司
stuff.
创意总监。
我们来自重庆帕斯亚科技。沙市镇时
I
光
didn't-
继
I
承
didn't
了波西
consider
亚时
this
光的
ever.
世界观。这次我们将
My
带
time
大
at
家走入一
Sandrock
个
is
神
what
秘
that
的
looks
沙漠
like.
城市。
这是我们时光系列的第二款产品，我们在这个游戏里面带来更深刻的故事。
But you're
更有
playing
趣的
Hogwarts.
人
There's
物和更
there's
丰富的玩
puzzles
法
in
同
Hogwarts,
时
right?
我们也在不断的扩展这个世界的世界观。
I've made a
在开发
mistake
过程中，我们是
and
跑
how I
到中
designed
国
this
西北的
this
戈壁
thing.
沙漠，那里
I
的
did
环
not
境
consider
和当地
this.
治沙人的先进理念，激发了我们的创作热情。
我
I'll
们
fix
希
it
望你
later.
能和我们一起来度过这个
I
沙
have
漠时光。
ideas.
谢谢。
Love adventure, role-playing, and simulation games? This sequel to My Time at Portia has it all. Through a captivating story,
I've heard
with
My Time at
dozens of
Portia
characters and
is
side quests,
pretty
you're
decent.
tasked with restoring this post-apocalyptic desert community to its former glory.
Equipped with your trusty tools, you'll gather resources to assemble machines and transform a derelict workshop into a finely tuned facility. Lots of customization options are also in your toolbox, from crafting items to building and decorating your home however you'd like. But there's more to Sandrock than just building.
Why not venture into ancient ruins and scavenge for relics? Or say hi to the locals and make some friends?
I don't know if we'll play this
Unfortunately,
or if we
this
would
town's
play
kinda
this.
popular with the monsters.
Oh, look at
Hunt
those.
them
What
down
are
in melee
those?
combat.
Maybe
My
we
Time at
will.
Sandrock launches on Nintendo Switch this summer.
There are penguin dogs. Oh, this is coming to the Switch? Oh, we could play this. Because we can play multiplayer. I forget what this is called. It's a black and white game. Okay. I forget what this is called. When this a few months ago, this was sort of the thing that a lot of streamers were playing together. Played Up. There we go. I was sad that it wasn't available on console. The only thing is that like there was Twitch. Kind of. It's like it is sort of like a restaurant sim, but it's neat because you get to upgrade your own kitchen. It's a roguelite. No, Tom's has already been out, Austin, for a long bit on the Switch. So at the end of every round, you get like boxes and upgrades that then you get to choose where those things go. So like if you want more counter space, you can build counters. You can place where the tables and chairs are, move them accordingly to like what you think is going to be the easiest. And so with a team, it seems pretty fun. But I will say, I think the appeal of some of it when playing on a PC is that you can connect it to your Twitch. And so the customers coming in will have the names of people in your chat. But most console games, maybe all of them, I actually don't know of one that does. Most console games do not have Twitch connectivity to like connect to your Twitch chat or whatever. So we'll see. But it might be a fun game to play every once in a while in like a community type stream or something.
Because you're gonna have your hands full. Lots of hungry customers will be clamoring for meals at lightning fast speeds. Fortunately, you don't have to undertake this gastronomic journey alone.
Up to 4 chefs can play together locally or online to help run this culinary empire. Manage both the kitchen and front of house to keep your customers happy. At the end of every randomly generated shift, you can acquire new high-tech appliances like turbo ovens to upgrade your kitchen and make your next restaurant venture even more succccessful.
Serve up some deliciousness when Played Up
October.
launches on Nintendo
But
Switch.
Chris, yeah, this would be great for you and Brad to play.
Cześć, jestem Marek.
A ja Monika. Quilts and Cats of Calico to gra, która powstała z naszej miłości do gier.
Yeah, I need to do a thing where I push a button and maybe the chat and the little wave go away, so that way you guys can like see captions. I did not think of that.
Także dla mnie koty są
Very high tech that trash can looked, didn't it? Yeah.
wyrazić w naszej adaptacji gry planszowej Calico.
Mamy nadzieję, że poczujecie je tak samo jak my.
Miłego oglądania.
Looking for the perfect board game night? Check out
Quilts and Cats of Calico.
Adapted from the real-life tabletop game Calico, you'll make a quilt from patterned pieces of fabric.
Place pieces on the board so
I feel
buttons
like
to score points and attract adorable cats.
I feel like this is
Each cat has a
this is like the
pattern,
game
so stitch
for
and
our
style
community.
to become a master quilt maker.
Get cozy with up to 3 friends in local and online multiplayer. Join ranked matches against random players. Or try your hand at weekly challenges. You can also take some time to customize your cats and give them a positively great look.
What?
Cuddle up with Quilts and Cats of Calico. Launching
I mean,
on
that
the
looks
Nintendo Switch
adorable.
system this fall.
Is the character on Cat Week 2.0? Yeah, seriously. We can do Quilt Week. This looks like what's that? The rhythm game that they also did a Zelda thing. It looks like the same character, but maybe not. Necrodancer, Rift of the Necrodancer. Interesting. We don't really play
Wow, this game has some
rhythm
sick
games.
beats.
I can tell. You've been bobbing your head for a while. In this
Mostly
spin-off
because
of
my
Crypt of the
audio's
Necro
delayed
Dancer,
from whatever
you still
game we're
gotta move
playing
to the rhythm,
by like a
but it's
second or
got a new
two,
musical
so it'd be
twist of
weird.
lane-based combat.
Monsters will come flying at you, so match the on-screen prompts to kick them to the curb. Each one has a different movement pattern.
But I will say,
and some
all of the
take multiple
Necro Dancer
hits to
music
beat.
is very fun.
Oh, and let's not forget boss battles. That'll really get you grooving.
And if you need a break from the baddies, there's a special minigame to play for each of the 5 character storylines.
Make a trade time.
Keep the beat alive when Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Next up, we've got some DLC news to share for games we previously featured in Indie World. More puzzles await in the Cupboards and Drawers DLC for a little to the left. Get tidying across
We still never
25
played that.
new puzzles as you explore a world of small spaces, secret compartments, and surprising stuff stuffed into every drawer. Charming new illustrations and scenarios are also included in this paid DLC, launching on Nintendo Switch this June.
Dig into more roguelite puzzle action with the Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon Puzzlers Pack. Venture forth as 2 newly playable characters. Test your puzzle prowess with Quandary challenges.
I've actually
and
never
make your
played
way
a
through
Shovel
the
Knight
perplexing
game, but I
halls
like the
of
art
Castle
style.
Quandary. You can also pay Mr. Hat a visit for over 20 in-game hats to modify runs. Or pick up
Hats?
some nifty new relics in Chester's shop. This free DLC
Hats,
shovels
you
its way
say?
onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Cult of the Lamb.
Expand your flock in the Relics of the Old Faith update for Cult of the Lamb. Dozens of new items, relics, and enemies are scattered across remixed
The
dungeons.
the
Guarded by
game was
new versions
pretty
of the
fun.
4 Guardian
I feel like
Bishops.
at some point it's sort of
Take your
like
spoils back to the cult with new buildings to construct and followers to recruit, plus a new
it like
unlockable
becomes
quest.
less fun.
And after beating
Like the
game,
gameplay loop
keep the
eventually kind of
faith
gets a little
going
old.
with the new permadeath, gauntlet, and boss rush modes. This free update launches on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
Yeah. Hello, I am Funny Man Video Game Donkey from Big Mode Publishing. I am joined today by the creator of Animal Well, Billy Basso.
Hello, I'm Billy Basso, the developer of Animal Well. I've been working on Animal Well for over 5 years at this point, all alone, making everything that goes into the game, including the engine. I was trying to give people the experience of finding something new in a place they've already been before. Pretty much somewhere that's filled with puzzles that you would want to keep coming back to over and over again. I hope you enjoy Animal Well when it comes out on Nintendo Switch. Thank you.
A labyrinth. Well, well, well.
Sounds like you're ready for Animal Well. In this atmospheric pixelated world, you'll search for treasures as you gradually uncover a dense environment. Where you go is entirely up to you.
Perfect.
Oh, that's
so,
neat.
I shouldn't need to worry about anything dangerous, right?
Yeah, about that. You're not alone in this labyrinth. Many interesting creatures live here, but some might be hostile, so stay alert. Any items you've picked up can be used in a number of ways, like making a quick getaway or having friendly creatures help you out in a
Looks
pinch.
kind of like a Metroidvania.
And speaking of items, there's a lot to uncover here. So get crafty with your items and see what you find.
I'll be well prepared then.
The art style is really
Summon
cool.
Your courage and curiosity for Animal Well, launching on Nintendo Switch early next year.
I think that's the first Donkey game. Seems like. Oh, this is that game. Yeah. This is already on my wish list. Yeah, Crime O'Clock. That's what it is.
Guess what? It's Crime O'Clock.
That's odd.
I think I've already requested a code from the
game.
devs. We'll see if
Anyway,
we get one.
There's no time to waste. You've got over 40 cases to solve across time and space.
But where, or I guess when, do I even begin?
But that's a good call,
Elementary,
Vix,
my
that
dear
I would
Andrew. Look
that
at
this
your
would be the
map.
game for me.
There are lots of eras to visit, from the lost age to a cybernetic future. In each era, you'll see how crime scenes develop for different time ticks.
Wait a second.
It seems
Could I
interesting.
do something in one era and change events
Though
in another?
I will say it also looks very difficult. There's another one too. Oh, was this not the one?
Characters and resolving each case, the map will change and more.
Is there another black and white one, or is this a black and white one? And then there's another game.
Set your alarms to crime o'clock.
So you so in this game, you basically go. You're trying to figure out who committed a crime, or who committed the crime. But you have to go back and forward in time, and so you try to spot the differences in sort of in those moments, so that way, like, you figure out where people are and all that sort of stuff. It seems interesting.
Hello,
June
I'm
30th.
Peter, project lead at Rain Games.
I'm Ola, the art director.
And I'm Marion, co-producer.
For the last 10 years, we created a variety of different games, expanding the title.
Okay.
Now we are returning to our roots for a sequel.
These titles are not only a celebration of the original game, but also Scandinavian nature and folklore, the origin of so much of our game's visual identity.
We hope you'll find as much wonder as we have in this universe and join our homecoming. We see you at the top of the tower.
Tusen tack!
Whoa! Electric
Oh,
powers.
Teslagrad.
Shocking, am I right?
Close.
Interesting.
In Teslagrad 2, you'll harness electromagnetic powers to solve physics-based puzzles. Move seamlessly through Scandinavian.
Teslagrad was an interesting game. I didn't super enjoy it,
influenced by Nordic folk
and I don't
tales.
remember why.
But this land holds many dangers, as fearsome beasts stand in your way. Master the art of Teslamency and defeat them to discover additional areas to explore.
But I'm not
You
opposed
can
to
play
trying
a
out this one.
remastered version of the first Teslagrad game, which adds enhanced visuals and 10 extra challenge levels.
Both Teslagrad 2 and Teslagrad Remastered bolt onto the Nintendo Switch system. Later today, you can get the game separately or bundled together in the Teslagrad Power Pack Edition.
Interesting. I'll have to read some reviews. Oh, is this it? I feel like I have seen this. Yeah, I think I've seen this before, but I can't remember what it's called. Because, yeah, it looks pretty funny. Shadows over Loathing. I think I've seen this somewhere, maybe on Twitter.
Mobsters, monsters, and mysteries?
Yeah, it looks
Cat's
funny.
Pajamas. Sign me up.
Okay. Set in the 1920s within the West of Loathing universe, Shadows over Loathing is a slapstick RPG. full of
Maybe I've heard of
silliness
West over-
and stick figures. Your Uncle Murray
West of
asks
Loathing.
you to help run his antique shop in Ocean City, but he's nowhere to be found. While searching for him, you'll encounter a sinister plot that could spell the end of the world.
Venture through a sprawling black and white world filled with talking frogs, sentient math, and eldritch horrors. There's also a ton of roles to play. March to the beat of your own
Yeah, I'd be interested
nefarious
in
schemes as
playing
a jazz
this.
agent, or hold the curds of the cosmos in your hands as a cheese wizard.
The digital version of Shadows over Loathing launches on
Oh,
Nintendo
wow.
Switch later today. The physical version of the game will launch this fall.
Hola, somos parte del equipo de The Game Kitchen, creadores de Blasphemous y The Last Door. Soy Enrique Cabeza, director creativo.
Yo soy David Erosa, productor.
Y yo Raquel Alcázar, productora junior.
Blasphemous es un juego muy querido por la comunidad, y desarrollar una secuela nos da la ocasión de volver a trabajar en su mundo y enriquecerlo aún más.
Again, I'll fix this. I'll fix the subtitle issue. I need a quick way to like move the windows out of the way. Can I do
Invitamos a
that?
echar un primer vistazo
No.
a Blasphemous 2. Esperamos que os guste.
I can move either all of them away
One has returned.
or have them
This
all there.
sequel to
Blasphemous I never
Blasphemous,
played.
You'll undertake a
I heard a lot of people
pilgrimage
liked it
through a
though.
land ravaged by a foul curse known as the Miracle.
Hack and slash your way through legions of bloodthirsty foes and treacherous
The, like,
traps in
pixel
this
art
brutal
is really
action
nice.
platformer. Choose from 3 newly added weapons each one deadly in their own way.
Wield the war sensor for slow but powerful flaming strikes. The rapier and dagger to attack with lightning-fast precision. And the praying blade for vicious and versatile combos. By unlocking weapon memories, you'll learn more moves that'll help you survive the dangers lying ahead. Penitence awaits in Blasphemous 2, slashing onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Riley? Riley, are you there? Riley, come in, Riley. Can you hear me?
Jacob, 4 hours ago, a cult opened a portal above Edwards Island.
Riley, yes, but are we really the ones to do something about it?
Have you seen anyone else around? We've been all over.
Forget what this is called.
Seen different timelines, gone back to the past. We're alone. There is no one else.
Riley, seriously, Riley!
I never played the first one. I think I own it though. I think. I have said I'd be interested to play it. I think this is it would be very Jet After Dark. Maybe Netflix has started to get into games. Oxenfree, that's what it's called. Oxenfree 2.
Riley returns to her hometown of Kamina to research strange
they've become a publisher.
But what she discovers is more than what she bargained for.
Set 5 years after the events of the first Oxenfree game, you'll tap into the town's ghostly signals and unsettling static. Tune the radio to communicate with supernatural beings, manipulate the world around you, and watch out for a shadowy cult attempting to open their own reality-altering portal.
While exploring this beautiful yet treacherous town, use the new walkie-talkie conversation system to connect with local contacts.
The first game I think of when I think, yeah, there's a lot of companies that have started doing that.
Insight into Kamina's mysteries.
Like I know Amazon has started to as well.
Relationships and the story. Will you forge deep friendships? Turn a blind eye to those in need? It's all up to you.
Tune in to Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals,
July.
Airing on Nintendo Switch July 12th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Thanks for staying with us so far. Before we go, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of several more indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
What else we got? Paper Trail. Little Kitty Big City. I've seen this. We would probably play it. Chance of Sinar. I'll have to look into that. Looks interesting. Brotato. Looks kind of like a Vampire Survivors. Escape Academy? Oh, goodness. We will play that. I really want to play that. I do not care about Five Nights. Oh, yes. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It will be a game we play. When did that say that's going to be available? Hold on. August. Yes. August what? Hold on, sorry. I'm writing it all down. August 18th. There we go. I had my money on you wanting Five Nights the most. So many cat games now. You are. I know. Where were all these cat games before? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk looks super fun. Looks super fun. It looks also very Jet Set Radio inspired. The day after your birth. I think I just wrote down. Hold on. I think I just have like a Yeah, I don't think he ever gave me a date, but now I do. Now I have it. I just knew it was in August. But well. Look at the mistake you've made. There we go. Boop. Perfect. Excellent. Look at the mistake you've made, Chris. Now I know it all. It's true. We could do a Cat Week Part 2, but I feel like we have to move on to other animals. I have an animal for this year already, I think. I have an animal already. But maybe we'll let all these games come out, so maybe next year can be a Cat Week Part 2, Part 2, Redux. Anyway, I doubt there's anything after this, but we might as well. But this looks fun. I would love to play this game too. I didn't even see... Okay, no, that is the same game.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed everything shown in today's showcase.
A huge thank you to the indie community and indie partners working on games for the Nintendo Switch system. And as always, thank you for watching.
Follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World. Until next time.
Yes, I already have some of the games. All right, so what is this? Oh, okay, right. Okay, we just go. We just go over here. Whee! Let's play some music before we hop into the game. Yeah, it's a fantastic start. Yeah, I already have the games we would play. I'm guessing it's Shrews Week. No, thank you. We actually did look up if there were any Shrew games. For the most part, no. There was like some very old game that had a shrew as a villain character. Not surprised. But it was like a really, really old game. Shrews don't seem to be used very much. I could not find many, but anyway. Of those though, I mean, I liked a lot of them. I liked a lot of those games. It's funny to me, Vix, that you're like, I was not interested in any of them. Mineko's Night Market, yes. My Time at Sandrock, big maybe. Big maybe. Plate Up, probably. I could see myself playing some Plate Up with the right peeps. Rift of the Necrodancer, no. Quilts and Cats of Calico, probably. I could see that maybe being a community game if enough people get it. For like, I guess it would be a special community stream. Wouldn't be one that we like repeatedly play, but since there's quite a few of you that like sewing and quilting and all that sort of stuff, and cats, I feel like it would be sort of perfect for us. Still think there should be a use for shrews in your stream. I don't like them. And so I don't want them to be a main thing. I kind of hate that it's a part of the end jet redemption. Like there's a chance that there's shrews on the screen. Don't like it. A lot of people wanted me to make a shrew emote. No, thank you. I do not glorify the shrew. It is not a mascot. I would prefer if they were all gone. I do not care. I have no sympathy for shrews. I just do not care about them. A little to the left, I haven't even bought the main game. The DLC, I won't care about it until when or if we play the main game. Shovel Knight DLC, indifferent. Cult of the Lamb DLC, kind of indifferent. Animal Well looks interesting. I don't know if it's our type of game, but it seems to be an interesting... I would probably watch like Gizmo play it if it's a Metroidvania. Crime O'Clock, I think we'll for sure play. Teslagrad 2, meh. Shadows Over Loathing looks good. Blasphemous 2, probably not. Oxenfree 2, it would be after we play the first one. And I'll have to double check if we will play the first one. Paper Trail. That was one of the quick ones at the end. Paper Trail. I've already forgotten what that game is. So, maybe not. Little Kitty Big City. Yeah, probably. That seems like our thing. Chains of Sonar looked interesting. Brotato, probably not. Escape Academy, yes. I saw this game and I was sad that it was only on PC. But it's like an escape room type game with a storyline. You can play it co-op, and I think it'd be very fun. So if they have co-op on the Switch version, like online co-op, I'll try to see if maybe there's somebody I can play with. If not, I'll just play it. Five Nights, absolutely not. And then Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, yes please. I'll be very excited for that game to release. I really was very excited about the Stickman game for you, but for me, those games are not something I'd play, but many of them I enjoy watching you play. Well, that's good. No Emmers. No Five Nights. Never, never. We are not playing none of the Freddy games. No Freddy's. No Freddy Fazbear's. There is no part of me that wants to play any of those games. Not a single bit. I've watched so many game theory videos on them that are like kind of vaguely interesting. However, I know the gameplay itself would not be fun for me. Yeah, that's it. I have really nothing else to say about that besides that it's just so not my jam. It is the opposite of my... Here I was thinking I knew you after almost 3 years. I know. Well, we had to work on that. All right. Well, let's go ahead. We're going to head into the game. I guess I should also mention, friends, this Saturday, special day. Also, look at us. I can move this forward. I'm not really a people person. This Saturday, we have Mod Day. And it's going to be Secret and Emmers and I playing Stardew Valley. It's going to be very fun. We're going to be playing multiplayer. Emmers and I are not Stardew experts, but hold on. But Secret is, and so we're going to just be carried by Secret on Saturday. It should be a very fun time, so I hope you'll join us for Mod Day. Tomorrow we'll be doing a Power Wash Sim, so that'll be kind of a nice day after today's puzzle antics. Senpai! But let's go ahead and start getting ready for some puzzles. Pause that. And now, boop, we should be good. You should be able to hear that. Let me move these things around. Put me here. And I think... There you are. Now... Where is... There we go. Just as a reminder, friends, no spoilers, no backseating. If you would like to talk about the answers to puzzles, etc., please keep all of that in the Discord. We have a channel specifically for this. It's called the Stream Backseating Chat. You guys can talk about the answers to puzzles, solutions, what's happening next, etc. All that there to keep me from being spoiled. I like to solve puzzles myself, and I prefer to struggle through it, even if it's been 2 hours on the same puzzle. So please do not. If you do, you will be timed out and or repeatedly banned. Because I do not suffer a backseater. But anyway, yes, and Gilmore just posted the link. If you would like just to go directly to that channel, that is the channel that you need to go to. The trouble with a lot of indie games is they are so heavily puzzle-based, but nothing else for me to enjoy much about them aside from that. Like Hogwarts is huge, open world, and puzzles are an extra. To that, I feel like indie games are all about puzzles and the story is almost secondary. It varies. Indies cover a wide range of games. I think people would be surprised. But that's totally fair. I just love indie games. I think they tend to push the limits, and I love that. They do some creative stuff, and I like it. Anyway, so we're playing Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. This is like, did I even number this correctly? I think it's our 8th stream. I think my title's wrong. Damn it! See, there's that true again. By the way, Yimit, are you playing what's it called? That game. By the way, is this the wrong? This is the wrong number. This is part 8.
I'm hearing yes.
This should be part 8. That's my bad. If so, are you enjoying it? Yimit! What's the wars? Playing the wars game. Advanced Wars, that's what it's called. Yeah, are you playing it? Because I think it released, didn't it? That's tomorrow? Oh, I thought it released already, my bad. Well, once you play it, let me know what you think. I'll be curious. But welcome in, I hope you're doing well. So yeah, last we left off, Layton, Luke, and Flora are currently in the town of Folsense, which is like a hidden away town. There is a box called I don't think it's the Diabolical Box. What's it called? It's a something box. Elysium? No. Elysian box? Yeah. That if you open it, it kills you. We have a friend that died. We don't think it was actually the box. We think it was a murder, so we're trying to figure out who murdered him. Correction, Florabot. Yes, that's right. I've got to remember. She's been replaced with a robot. We're currently in a town. There may or may not be vampires. There's a lot of people looking for the box. We are currently trying to find photo scraps. The detective that is also like researching this case had a photo that was some evidence of something, and then now but he noticed that there was a hole in his pocket and the photo just was in shreds, I guess. And so now we had to find 15 photo scraps. We were on a train, now we're not. That's about it. It's really all you need to know, I think. So, is this the good life game? Robots, vampires, good point. I didn't ever draw that connection, but you might be right, Gilmore. Is there sheep? No, but there were cows. There was other cattle. So, pretty much the same game. All right. Oh, we also have a hamster that we've been trying to get him fit. And we're almost there. We need 30 steps. And we've been able to do 25. I think we're gonna need some more items. But, alright. We also... Oh, there's goats. There's a goat-shaped symbol. Yeah. Oh, was that it? I think that's what the photo's of. Because we found a large book that has a goat-shaped symbol on it. And I think the photograph is from the apartment of the guy who died. And I think there's evidence of the goat symbol being there. But we are in chapter... Doesn't tell us. Where are we? Mysteries. Vampire. I think we're getting to... We're solving some things, is all I'm trying to say. Alright. Anyway, let us continue. We were heading back to our apartment, I believe. Keep this under your hats, but that hole in the inspector's pocket? A dog did that. A dog? Officer? What dog? Inspector Chelmy had a altercation with the canine by a path to the northeast corner of town. Well, dogs can sniff out mean people, you know. That's just more proof that he needs to be nicer. Sir may seem a bit prickly at times, but he's actually quite kind. Would you care to hear a puzzle? The inspector once told me. Sure. All right, we're ready at a puzzle. How many turns? Chelmy sent his squad out to investigate an incident. Before leaving, he said this: I want you to search the entire area shown on this map. Take any route you want, but report how many times you turned in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but U-turns are strictly forbidden. The Bobbies completed their shift and returned to report their turns. Judging by the reports, though, it seems at least one man wasn't telling the truth. Mark the liars with an X. Okay, I need to reread that. Sent a squad out to investigate an incident. Before leaving, he said, I want you to search the entire area. Take any route, but report how many times you turned in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but U-turns are strictly forbidden. Completed their shift and returned to report their turns. Judging by the reports, though, it seems at least one man wasn't telling the truth. I mean, honestly, I have no idea what, so we can't do that. That's a U-turn. So does that mean they want all of the roads to be, is that considered a U-turn? That's probably considered a U-turn. Oh yeah, we can't do that. What is considered a U-turn? Explain, at what point, that would be a U-turn, yes? I guess it's, okay. So no U's. No U's. Wait. We start here. I honestly, how am I supposed to figure this out? Maybe there's some math thing you can do. Also, so I need to find who's right. Maybe only... It says, judging by the reports, though, it seems at least one man wasn't telling the truth. At least. It says mark the liars with an X. So hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5. So there are 25 squares. Okay. What if I... Is there a simple way to do this? Probably. Oh, also we start here. I just realized. This is where you start. So like... Oh no, these are U-turns though. See, that's going to confuse me. Like, how am I going to do this? Maybe I need a... And then we're... Sassy, welcome in! This is our first puzzle. How was your day? I honestly have no, like, idea how I'm supposed to solve this thing. That's a U-turn. See, but that's a U-turn. So, that's the only way it can go. Just like the rest of the week? Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. But is it a U-turn if you do... if you make a full square? You see, that's my question. Sure, you have to make U-turns. See, here, I would only be able to go either straight or down. That's not probably not considered a U-turn? I don't know. I don't know how they want me to do this in a way that... And how are the numbers so high? That doesn't make sense to me.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
I just guessed because those were odd numbers. We did it! First try. I'm wondering if a U-turn means you can't turn around and go back the way you came. Oh, right. I guess that would be a U-turn. I was thinking, but they were describing incredible Karg. Welcome in. I was thinking like if you're doing a... See, I feel like if that was the case, they should... Sharp thinking. The two men who made 105 and 113 turns must have been giving off since the men started out on a horizontal path. Right, that's what I'm saying. You can infer that if they turned an odd number of times, they'd end up on a vertical path. Conversely, if they made an even number of turns, they'd end up on a horizontal road. Any Bobby who did his job properly would have to turn an even number of times to get back to the station, which is at the end of a horizontal road. Okay, so they also wanted you to get back. Which I didn't... I mean, I guess it makes sense. But yeah, that was 100% a guess. I'm so glad we just passed that. Well done, sir. Now I must be off. The inspector and I need to sweep the area for clues. Do watch yourselves when out on the streets. There's no telling what's out there. Likewise, we got a diary key. Oh, right. So you just... These two are not the same. Bam. That was pretty much it. I just went even number, odd, odd, even, even. I was like, it'll probably be something like, you know. I was just, my only guess. That was nothing wrong with guessing if you get the right answer. You see, that's how I feel. Okay, we got a new chapter. So, Okay. I don't remember what these said, but Father has always done what he wants regardless of who objects. He's that way with everyone, even his sons. It's no wonder my younger brother always seems so irritated with him. Even so, he and I must endure Father's whims as the next in line to rule full sense, we cannot leave the town. Even if we want to, we are stewards of this town and we must stay here to watch over it. Gonna lurk today, but I am very entertained already. Kark, thanks so much for the lurk. I hope you're having a good day. Alright. Something the matter? You look rather downtrodden. Oh, don't mind me. I just get a little gloomy about how business has been lately. To be honest, just thinking about it puts a rain cloud over my head. Well, how would you like a cup of tea? I'd be happy to make one for you, and you'd be surprised what it can do for your mood. I'd appreciate it. Maybe something spicy will cure me of this case of the blues? I did! We did watch the Indie World. It was very good. I'm very excited by a lot of those games. Could do with a cup of spicy tea to help me chase away these blues. Spicy. Spicy. Oh, well, this is spicy, right? Like, how spicy do you want it? Top games, I have a list. Mineko's Night Market, Quilts and Cats of Calico, Crime O'Clock, we've talked about that already. Maybe Oxenfree 2 after we play the first one. If we play the first one, Little Kitty Big City, Escape Academy, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and then there were a couple other maybes. Emmers really wants me to play Five Nights at Freddy's. And the answer is absolutely not. Absolutely no way. Okay. Ooh, spicy. Cherry Boost. Okay, so if I go here, let's try that. Ah, okay. A smile spreads across his face. He seems relaxed and cheerful. Oh my, that is delicious. Each sip reveals more flavors. It's like the tea I drank as a child. Back then, Duke Herzen would visit our hotel often, and no one spread ridiculous rumors about vampires. Yes, they were simpler times, but when you look at what gold did to the people here, well, let's just say I preferred those times in the past to now. That's it. Still busy with your investigation? Though lovely, our town is quite vast, so take care not to tire yourself out. Enjoy this puzzle! Precious metals. Crime O'Clock does look fun. I feel like it's going to be difficult, but I think it looks fun. Lucky you, you've inherited a 5-square plot of land that's rich with precious metals. Each chunk of copper ore has a value of 1. Each copper ore has a value of 1. Silver has a value of 3. Gold has a value of 5. You're allowed... Ooh, excuse me. You're allowed to pick 5 squares of land for yourself, but the 5 squares must be connected to each other. Squares diagonal to one another don't count as connected. Your task is to claim the most valuable 5-square plot possible. Can you do it? So they have to be connected? Yes. Okay, and not diagonal. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. That's 9. It's 9. Boop. This would be Helene. Welcome in. South of Loathing looks interesting. It does. I have heard of West of Loathing, but we haven't played it. But it looks interesting. But it would have to try the first before getting the second, of course. Yeah. Helene, how are you? Let's see. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but this would be adjacent right here. Those are connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to hit clear. This was 9. This is 9. This will be 5, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say, actually, even less. So I think this one. So if I do...
This should do the trick.
Yay! I'm good. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good
Wonderful.
today. We're crushing these puzzles so far. I also have a little to the left of my wish list to try. I've seen maybe 5 minutes of gameplay, so the DLC could be fun. Yeah, I kind of said that I might be interested in it once we play that game, or if we play the game. But up until now, I'm like, meh. I mean, it just looks like, you know, more. Paper Trail. I can't remember what that one looked like. I made a list of all of the games that were talked about, and when we got to Paper Trail, I had already forgotten what the game was. So I was like, for some reason it didn't stick in my head. Let's see. Well done, sir. Should you begin to feel weary from running about town, do stop in and rest. Okay. Ooh, we got another diary key. No longer able to tolerate my father's selfish ways, my younger brother has left Folsons for good. Strangely enough, father doesn't seem affected by it at all. If anything, he only seems more focused on excavating even more gold from the mines. Is that miserable ore worth so much to him? I'm beginning to think that I will never understand that man. That kind of seemed easy. I agree. It was easier. I'm fine with it, though. Where's Flora? You startled me. Where did you get off to, Flora? Me, well, Come now, Luke. A gentleman never forces a lady to say more than she wants to. Oops, of course. Where are my manners? Sorry, Flora. Don't give it a second thought. Say, how did your investigation go? Did you find anything about the Elysian box? A bit, but nothing concrete. What we need is more time to comb the area for clues. We could be quite a while, so if you feel tired, please go ahead and turn in. I will. I sure hope you two find a good, solid lead. Refold parts of the screen to open new paths to follow. I feel like they didn't really talk about it for very long. But yeah, I can't even visualize it. I don't remember anything about the trailer even. Let's see, you're right. There's something about flowers that's really relaxing. Oh, that's it. It did not stick to my brain, so I'll have to rewatch a trailer or something. I'll be here resting. Okay. Head for the northeast area. Do you have anything for us? I think we had already talked to her. Northeast. Oh, where the dog was? Is that what we're looking for? Okay, yeah. We had talked to a lot of these people before. That bulldog is blocking our path to the northeast corner. How to get through? Growl. Our friend the bulldog seems to have changed his temperament since we last met. Growl. Looks like he's really hungry. I think he'll let us pass if we bring him a snack. Very well. I seem to remember a grocer beneath the watchtower. Sure, we can find a suitable snack for our friend there. All right. Yeah, I think so. It was one of the first ones of that set. Let's go. The watchtower. This way? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the Granny Riddleton's shack. Nice. Okay. Oh gosh. I see the camera icon, but but I'm not too concerned about it. Is someone there? I could use a little help. Are you all right, madam? Your legs are shaking. My circulation isn't so good, so I get the chills really easily. When it gets bad like this, my legs wobble so much, I feel like I'm standing on ice. That sounds terrible. Indeed it does. Might we offer you a little tea? Oh, gosh. Something warm? Oh, maybe something spicy? I mean, why not? Okay, that wasn't right. I mean, you said you were cold, so here's something spicy. Why is everyone so quick to warn people away from the castle? I mean, what does it matter? The path there is blocked by the gate that's always locked. I take it that that's the sole path to the castle then? Oh, so you actually want to go there, huh? It's a weird and scary place, but I understand the feeling. The gate does open once a day to let this old carriage through, though. If you hid in the bushes, you might be able to sneak in with the thing. So the gate does open. Do you know anything about this carriage? You got me there, but it heads up to the castle every day at about the same time. But hey, now that you've reminded me, here's a puzzle. Tug of war. Teams of horses are participating in tug-of-war matches. All teams are drawn from an 8-horse stable. The first 3 matches end in a draw. If you want the 4th match to result in a draw as well, which horses should be on the team pulling against E and F? Time for your picks. Here are the previous matches that ended in draws. Draws were ABCD versus EFG. Match 2 was HCB versus GA. Last one was DA versus FHE. And so we want, it's going to be E and F versus some people. Tab, welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? We want... Which horses should be on the team pulling against E and F? I don't really know how to process this one. Not a bad day. Side note, it only took me forever, but I finally finished your podcast guest spot on the Rambling Gamers. Nice. That was really fun. Listen. Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to yours. Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What? I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, baby.
Opons, welcome in. How are you? By the way, Opons, I feel like I need to repeat this news because I think you would find this very interesting. At the start of stream, we were talking about new stuff, and I think you would at least have at the very least something to say, which is that the Gollum game, I won't do it with as much fanfare as I did the first time. The Gollum game, they announced that there is going to be an extra DLC available for the game that adds Elvish. And it's a paid DLC, and they announced it, and they said that the reason why it's paid. Wait, you did not make that a sound alert? I did. That's from The Good Life. Opons chose it as his intro sound, which, for the record, people don't know if you don't check the channel points. There is if you would like your own intro sound, you can spend points to get your own custom one. It happens the first time you chat per day or per stream. But I got shivers. Oh my gosh. So working on it. Oh, that's exciting. I can't wait to see what yours would be, Tab. Good Life, let's go. But okay, so they said that the reason why it's going to be extra paid DLC is because they had to basically pay for classes for the voice actors to become fluent in conversational Elvish. And so apparently that took a lot of resources. And so it's an extra thing. So if you would like, I guess some of the characters will randomly speak Elvish, but it's like, if you want more Elvish in the world, like extra characters just speaking Elvish, you had to pay extra DLC for it. And I think that's interesting. I mean, that's that's dumb. I would probably, depending on how much it is, might pick it up. If they don't give me a code, and if they if they give me a code and they don't give me a thing for it, like, you know, even a code for that, then maybe. But they should have that from the start. I do agree with that. It does seem sort of like, okay, that should be content that's just part of the game. That just is the world building. But I guess they went above and beyond, I suppose, is what they're arguing. And by arguing, I just mean they released a statement about the DLC. You can play our game in multiple languages from the start. Yeah. So I guess the difference is they didn't just give the voice actors lines, like, just say it this way, like with pronunciation. Instead, they made them take classes on Elvish and just how to just naturally speak it, which I guess is the difference. So they're saying it's a different experience and worth it if you pay for it extra, but it's optional. But granted, it is if you buy the Precious edition of the game, which is the special edition, it comes with it. But it's an extra thing. And I think that's interesting. That's the funniest name for, yeah, I do agree. I think, and it's a pretty great name. But anyway, they announced that yesterday, and I was like, that's funny. I think that, and I mentioned this earlier, that I think it's a hard sell. That game is a game. It's a hard sell, and I think it's weird because it's like people are already very skeptical of the Gollum game, and that makes it even a tougher sell for them to be like, we have this extra DLC thing. It's a sound pack of Elvish. because it's not like I can speak Elvish, so it's not going to really matter to me either way, I suppose. But it makes it a harder sell because it's like you're already probably unsure if you're going to be interested in this game in the first place. So for them to be like, here's also an extra DLC. I mean, I'm glad that they announced it beforehand, I guess, but just makes it tougher to decide to buy that game. If it was, say, Hogwarts Legacy or something like that, where people had already decided, I want to play this game, I'm already invested in it, then maybe that would be different. But I had a grin on my face today when you talked favorably about it on the Rambling podcast. Everyone dunks on the game, but I finally found someone who was looking forward to it. Wait, the Gollum game? I did mention it, didn't I? Yeah, I'm totally on board. I am very much excited about playing it. I've been that way since they announced it. Though I think most everyone, and I think this is fair, is everyone's response is, why are they making a Gollum game? Out of all the characters, you could choose anybody, and it would maybe be more enticing. Like an Aragorn game would be incredible. But yeah, everyone's sort of like, why is this a game? So I think that's why it's a problem. This is this is going to be an obstacle for them in terms of people, well, one, buying the game, but two, buying DLC on top of it is going to be, why am I, one, going to purchase a Gollum game, but two, you know, I'm rooting for it because, yes, honestly, I am kind of that way too, Tap. So it makes me feel like there might be something inspired there. It's sort of an underdog, and I will root for an underdog. If they made a Samwise Gamgee cooking simulator, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I will buy a digital and physical copy. If somebody wants to make some weird Lord of the Rings games, that sounds better. I mean, that's probably fair. It honestly would be very fun. Probably. Imagine you have different, like, you could have different races come in, even including like orcs and stuff. That'd be fun. A Hobbit's dating sim. I wonder what that would be like. And who would you be? Are you already an established character from Lord of the Rings? Or are you like a new character? Or are you like, oh gosh, hold on. There has to be some pun. It would have to be something about rings and like marriage and Lord of the Rings, the One Ring. What if you are the ring? And it's like, I don't know, one ring to date them all or something. I don't know. What? I want to be the guy who scowls at Gandalf but secretly admires him in the opening of the movie. Yeah, 100%. You're a new character. You're. Could it be an isekai where you are dropped into the world? You're a like modern day person just dropped into the world of Lord of the Rings. Sir Bard Softfoot, love it. Anyway, these are we should pitch this to whoever owns the rights. Oh, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. We're just in the middle of some Professor Layton, but we were talking some Lord of the Rings. This and wait, there isn't a Jar Jar Binks dating sim, correct? This is just an idea. Yeah, okay. Busy, a busy week, but finally slowing down. Glad to hear that it's slowing down. Hope it hasn't been too bad. Not yet. Cross his fingers. No! I always say that's what the other team is making. Cannot wait for that. You're manifesting it. Oh no. That would be a good like April Fool's thing. Lord of the Rings, I just saw Return of the King in theaters yesterday for the 20th anniversary. I'm jealous. We were talking about the Lord of the Rings Gollum game that's coming out. And I'm excited about it. But we were saying they need to make a dating sim in the Lord of the Rings universe. I forgot that was happening. I wanted to see that. I need to just rewatch the movies. It's been a minute, and I need to prepare for Gollum, which comes out in 2 months, I think. I was surprised to see that the escape room game company Exit partnered with Lord of the Rings people to make a Lord of the Rings escape room. That sounds awesome. Dating sim? Yes, please. That'd be fun. I said they need to make a Samwise Gamgee cooking sim, which would be... I would totally play that. We got to think of some other genres. Because to be fair, there have not been a lot of Lord of the Rings games in the past few years, so I say we need more. But all right, something about horses here. Teams of horses are participating in tug of war. All teams are drawn from an 8-horse stable. We want the match to end in a draw. So we need to choose what other horses are going against horses F and E. I feel like it's going to be like we just need one horse. And it's either going to be A or D, maybe. That's my guess. If we're just pitching games, I so desperately want a Doctor Strange game that's a roguelike or light, similar to Dead Cells, where each run is a vision of the future that he gets. Oh, that sounds dope. Tab, you should pitch that. That sounds like a fantastic game. That'd be very fun. There should be more Marvel games. I'm very excited about the Wolverine game that was announced. So on board for it. I feel like it's either gonna either be A or D, and we don't need any of the other horses. It's only going against E and F. We're gonna say, how do I do this? Am I circling? Submit. Wait.
Just leave it to me.
I didn't submit anything.
Well, I'm stumped.
Yeah. Hold on. Try again. It wouldn't let me do anything. Oh, I need to click on the horse. We're gonna just say D.
Just leave it to me.
There we go. See, I would have gotten it right on the first try.
Too easy.
Way to go. Of course, other matchups might work, but the only one you can confirm will end in a tie based on this information is horse D. As much as I love Spider-Man, I'm totally down for more games or genres. A 2D side-scrolling game would lend well to Strange. I think that would be super fun. And I feel like with those magical characters, you can do a lot. Like, there'd be a lot of abilities and stuff you could do. There should be a WandaVision, like, Sim City. Okay, now I get it. Tee-hee-hee-hee, thanks a bunch. Like I was saying, if you want to get through that gate, sneaking in with the carriage is your best bet. Oh no, that'd be so fun, but very dark. But it would be a Stranger Things. There is a Stranger Things game. There is a, it's like a, top-down, it's like an RPG, I think. It's on mobile. Is it good? I have no idea. No idea if it's good or not. Did not play. But if there was like a better Stranger Things game, yeah, I'd be down for that. I wonder what like type of game it would be. but I think a WandaVision city sim would be incredible. That would be. You have to constantly like manage the happiness levels of the characters, or they like try to break free of the reality manipulation. When I was at Barnes & Noble's the other day, I saw a Cowboy Bebop board game. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen that. That's cool. I was just pitching that, but then I was like, wait, is that too dark? I'm glad you said it and not me. No, that's I think that's in line with what WandaVision is. Which is fairly dark, considering. I honestly loved WandaVision. It was, I think, still one of their best Marvel shows. Anytime Wanda, like, was, like, upset and angry, I was like, yes, this is what we need. This is the Wanda we need. I was gonna share a pic of it, but got distracted by the escape games. You're totally fine. I agree. It's the sets and like plot and all that stuff, I think is just excellent. It was weird, which I loved. Tap, did you ever watch, this is not MCU, but did you watch Legion? Wow, same brain. I did not finish it. I need to. I think I still need to watch the last season, but the first 2 seasons were very good. But what I loved was the style and editing and all that sort of stuff was just like just on another level. And actually, the director Noah Hawley was in line to make a Doctor Doom movie before the Fox merger, maybe it's not a merger, but like when the Fox movies went over to Disney. I would still love to see it, because I would still love to see him do anything in the MCU, as long as they give him like free reign to make it super weird, because like especially the direction, he's like the showrunner, but he directed the first episode, and the first episode of Legion is like the transitions and stuff in it are just like super trippy and weird, and it's just so good. Who's the guy who plays David? Whatever that actor's name, he does a great job. I think he's like, I haven't really seen him in anything else, but it was amazing. The first season was intense. Yeah, absolutely. Aubrey Plaza does a great job. Legion paved the way for WandaVision, but Legion goes so much harder. Yeah, agreed. So, very much agreed. It's incredible. The weirdness, it's kind of dark and scary sometimes. The characters, I think, are really interesting. There's just like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it is incredibly underrated, I think. Like, a lot of people didn't watch it. Dan Stevens, thank you. A lot of people didn't watch Legion, but it deserves everything. It should be MCU canon based on like how hard they went. Once they like, I mean, by the time they get to mutants and stuff, really, it's gonna, Dan Stevens is gonna be 70 years old. But oh gosh, the style, it was so good. I'm trying to remember any like really distinct favorite parts, but like, it kind of was just, it feels like a fever dream. And right as you get comfortable with the style, it rips the rug from under you. Yeah, absolutely. The music was on point. Yeah. Gosh, just so good. It felt low budget, but so well done. Yes, that's also true. It had a very like low budget feel. Also felt very Wes Anderson-y to some extent, I think. Also, Jermaine did it. Wait, no. Which one? Wait, which one was it? Which of the? Is it Jermaine, or which of the Flight of the Conchords members is on the show? Because he did a great job. He was 100% the first thought that popped up when you were talking about favorite scenes. Yeah, he's great. Yeah, okay, I couldn't remember or if it was Brett or Jermaine. I think that is correct. Gosh, I need to rewatch it, and I need to rewatch it and then watch the last season, because that was one of those shows. Again, I think I've said this before, where if I really like a show, it's really tough for me to watch the last season of it because it means it's ended, and I don't like that. I don't think I've seen Brett pop up much since Conchords. That's true. I think he's done a lot of like production stuff. Like he's been listed on like usually behind the music of like a movie or something like that. I've seen his name pop up. Yeah. But yeah, that was one of those where I was like, I don't want it to end. It makes me sad. And I feel like luckily I've not had the show spoiled for me at this point, but I feel like the show's gonna end not happy. Please don't say anything. But I feel like it's not gonna end on a happy note. Maybe I watched part of season 3. I can't remember how season 2 ended, but anyway, I'm looking forward to watching it. I'll probably start it soon, restart it again. Yeah, just to refresh myself, but gosh. They were like, Aubrey Plaza did such a great job on that show. I feel like that sort of, I mean, she did other stuff. She was doing other movies and stuff at the same time, but like, I feel like Legion maybe opened some doors for her, just showing just how weird some of the characters she can do. Like, but it'd be very different from April from Parks and Rec. Because she was also kind of scary. But also, like, gosh, when she is it's like she's kind of like put them into the asylum, and she's the like director, and she's like, she even has like a dance number and stuff. I was like, she is crazy. I feel like if not for Legion, she would have gotten dangerously close to always being typecast. Yeah, absolutely. Blew my mind. Yeah. Because she did a great job of being really scary and sort of like intimidating, and but then also when she was I can't remember the character's name, but when she was the kind of just the personality, extra personality, she was just also very different. Oh gosh, just a great show. The Nightmare King. Need to watch more of it. Go watch it. It's so good. I need to. I will probably like later this week start rewatching it again. Anyway, Legion is fantastic. Okay, I'm glad you watched it though, because I was wondering, like, because WandaVision had a similar feel where it like committed to different eras and stuff, but it was sort of a different take on that. But can I post the dance battle scene? Which was... Who was that? Who was dance battling? I can't remember. I knew 100% where you were going before you finished the sentence. I'm glad I found people who've seen it too. It's so good. It's honestly so good. And I think it's one of the best everyone we are talking about. Sure, yeah, post a link. You have VIP, so I don't even need to give you permission. You can just do it. Dance battle. Let me remind myself. A refresher. Oh, yes. I do recall this. Yeah. Oh, the like... There was this, like, drum loop, like, song that would play often. And, that it's taking me back. I love how the show can be so many things, yeah. Yes, I'm remembering this. Such a weird show, but so incredible. If you like just show, the thing is if anybody who has not watched the show just watches this clip, they're gonna be like, this is, what am I watching? They're gonna be so confused, but it's what the show is. Like, it's, but I feel like if you watch the first episode, you will sort of be hooked because, gosh, I remember there was one really cool transition where they're playing ping pong, but then as the camera is going over the ping pong table and sort of tilts up, and then but then it's like you're also seeing, you're looking down at the ping pong table. You're not alone. You're looking down at the ping pong table, but as it's like panning over it, suddenly you're looking at the ceiling of the hospital or something like that, and like the lights on the ceiling, and it's just like the way they do some of the transitions are just super fun and really cool. And anyway, such an inspired show, absolutely. Also, if you have not watched Fargo, the TV show, recommend. It is also directed by Noah Hawley. It is not as like visually crazy as Legion was, but it's a very good show. And each season is sort of separate. The first season also has Martin Freeman, and he does an incredible job. I came mid-convo, I have no idea what you're talking about. We're talking about the show called Legion. It was a FX show that was based on some Marvel comics about a character whose like superhero name is Legion. It's very good. It's visually, it's not a part of the MCU or anything like that. But visually, it's very cinematic. It was very cool. It ran for 3 seasons. It was very dark and weird, but it's probably one of my favorite TV shows, I would say. It's like a sleeper hit. No, not a lot of people watched it, but very good. Speaking of weird, totally different vibe, but in the same ballpark, have you seen Severance? I've heard of it, but I've not watched it. I love Fargo. Fargo is excellent. I'm convinced the second season of Fargo is as close to perfect TV as you can get. That season was very good. I did not watch season 3 yet, and I've heard season 4 is about to release. Or is it season 5 is about to release? I can't remember what season number we're at. It's really good and weird. Oh wait, I like using the Aubrey gif of her from the show as the Mad Hatter. What show is that? Season 5. Okay, so I don't know if I watched... I did watch season 3. I did not watch season 4. And I want to catch up so I can watch season 5. 2, 1, 3, 4. I just love Martin Freeman. So like 1 is just very iconic in my head. Martin Freeman was Bilbo in The Hobbit, for those who are following along. Enjoyed 4, but did... Yeah, 3 was also, to me, a little weird. 3 had Mary Elizabeth Winstead, right? I thought that one was interesting, but... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one was super weird, but was very... I thought it was good. But again, for me, one just, like, was very iconic. And I loved the, like, he just is a mess of a character. And even, like, I love the poster from that season, which is the fish. People have no idea what I'm talking about. There's a reoccurring poster that the character sees. That's the what if everyone else is wrong? Yeah. And it just kind of leads him to make these awful, terrible decisions along the way. But gosh, is he convincing as an actor? It was an interesting season, but it didn't have the same tight storytelling as 1 and 2. Big agree. Oh, also Opons, I noticed you changed your profile picture and it's throwing me off. I meant to tell you that the other day. Oh, yes. Okay, I have seen this before. And she is terrifying as that, I would say. What if everyone else is wrong? But big recommend if you guys like sort of a crime show, but big recommend watch Fargo. It's very well done. It like I have not seen a lot of stuff that Noah Hawley has done, besides Fargo and Legion, but like he seems like, I don't know, he's become my favorite. I give Severance a chance. As much as I love Ted Lasso, I would go Severance first since it's only 1 season. Based on this convo, you'll enjoy it a lot. Okay, I'll take a look at it. What's it on? Is it on a streaming service? I am Apple TV Plus. Okay, I don't have that, so I'll have to find it. What was I gonna say? I am very big on if a director or if like the visual style of something is like very cohesive and cool and new, if it has like really cool transitions. I think that's why I like Edgar Wright a lot, because he is just the king of transitions and stuff. I'm nodding my head vigorously, yeah. Nodders. I will be like on board. Ben Stiller directs a lot of Severance. Interesting. Least you know going in the better. It's very fun. Great. Excellent. I won't look up anything about it. Yeah, if it has a neat visual style, if the like, it seems like they had a plan going in of how they wanted it to be edited and stuff, I think it's like, I'm on board. I think partially in a roundabout way, and I've brought this up multiple times, that I love music videos. I think that's what sells me on music videos, is if they have like a cool way to tell a brief story through the music video, if it has like a really neat visual style or something that like sells me on it. But editing is like an important part of storytelling, and so I think like with Legion had a lot of really weird transitions and a lot of weird like shots and cinematography, and that only adds to sell you the story of the main character, and it like gets you into his head, and I think that's what makes it shine. Oh, I guess there was that Alien movie that came out not long ago, and I only wanted to watch it mostly because one of the Carries was in it. She's the main character in the movie. Arrival? I think that sounds right. Oh, no. Not that I mean like Alien. like the franchise. Arrival was a great movie though. I love that movie. But no, what's that? Hold on. Aliens. Well, or it's, I guess, it's Predator movie, which is still, right? Predator movie. Prey. That's what it is, and that makes sense. Amber Midthunder. Yeah. Because she was in Legion. So I was like, oh, that's Carrie. right? They're the Carries? There are two people who are like the same character. Kind of. I thought that was a really cool, like, power and stuff. That was neat. Yeah, okay, yeah. Every time I saw it, I was like, she's from Legion. I know her. But gosh, what a just fantastic show. I need to rewatch it. I'll take a look at Severance. Were we playing a game? I can't remember. What's happening? So at some point we're playing we game here. That's we're like never gonna finish Layton at this point. Hey, we got a diary key. I just love good shows. That's the thing. And then I get distracted, and then we keep talking about it forever. And I don't know if people like that or not. We just chat with a side of game. I'm having fun. I don't know people who have never seen anything that I'm talking about. Like, talk here? We talk here? I wonder if there's like... I love this Just Chatting channel. Thank you, Alphonse. I appreciate that. We... gosh. I love it. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. This Just Chatting channel's music is bumping. We just need a gosh. What a great show. Also, I have a lot of t-shirts from Legion. I often am not wearing them on stream because I usually wear like hoodies and sweaters and stuff, but I have a lot of like, what was cool is if you look in one tab, if you ever want to do a breakdown of every episode of Legion, you just let me know. But his t-shirts, especially in season 1, correlate to I would love to do a Legion deep dive. Goodness. His t-shirts like correspond to different aspects of himself, or like how he's feeling or whatever. But it's particularly, I think, mostly in season 1. I don't remember it as much as season 2. But like lots anyway. Sometimes they relate to the Nightmare King. Sometimes it's about like how he feels about certain things or whatever. But like his t-shirts are very symbolic. I'm trying to think. I was trying to see if there's like if I had one clip to show from like the first episode, what I would show. And I really don't know. I really don't know what I would show. Like it's too good. You have to show it all, basically. It really feels like a show you just have to Agreed. Also, the entire time I was watching it, the girl who plays Sid reminds me so much of Juliet from Psych. that I can't help but like, anytime I see her, I'm like, is that Juliet? It's not. When everyone loses sound was awesome. Oh gosh, it's just so good. It is such a good show. I'm not gonna watch clips of it while I'm streaming, but I will watch clips of it after after stream. You guys know what I will be doing. All right. Gosh, what a fantastic show. What a fantastic show. It is always my go-to recommendation. And that's interesting. I feel like a lot of people would not like it. I think a lot of people would be like, I don't like the show. It feels real weird. It's kind of scary, kind of spooky, but like in a weird way. But that's very interesting. I love it though. I think it is one of the best Marvel things that has been made. And that says a lot for it not being made by Disney. Because the like Fox but also lets me know we can be friends. That's a good barometer. That says a lot because a lot of the Fox Marvel stuff are not good. And so for it to be something made by Fox that is Marvel related, and the fact that it's like fantastic is a lot. They should have done more with it. But I hope if they ever bring David, excuse me, having not seen the last season, they ever bring David into the show, I feel like it needs to be Dan Stevens. They need to bring characters over from it because it was so weird. Anyway, and his character in the comics is also very weird, if you can imagine. So, the Elysian Box has such a nice ring to it. What genius came up with that gem of a name? I don't know. Even if they don't want to bring that show in, they need to bring Dan Stevens. Yes, he's an excellent actor. I've only ever seen him in that, but that alone was enough to show what a phenomenal... Yeah. He was apparently in... What was that British show? I feel like a lot of people talked about it. The Office? No. It's like the name of a place, maybe? British show. For whatever reason, Ted Lasso is listed as #1 when I search for that. I don't think that's correct. I could be wrong. Maybe it is. Downton Abbey. That is exactly what I'm thinking of. That is 100% what it is. He was in apparently in a few episodes of Downton Abbey, but Dan Stevens has been hiding in Ted Lasso. No, I searched for a British show. Not Dan Stevens. That would have been smarter. I searched for a British show. Ted Lasso was the first thing. Oh, I know, I'm kidding. Okay. Luther does appear on this, which I do highly recommend. Luther, also very good. Also a very good show. I don't think I've seen the last season, but it's very good if you guys have not seen Luther. Also, side note, because it's a very similar show, there's a show called Lupin that's on Netflix. That has a kind of a similar feel, but it's about somebody who is a thief, who steals like really expensive stuff and things and whatever. It's very good. They just announced part 2 is releasing later this year, and or is it part 3? I think it's part 3. It's releasing later this year. Very excited. It is, I forget the actor's name, but he does a very good job. But anyway, puzzles, right? Gaming? Video game streamer? Wait, I didn't click on you. I clicked on the child. I'll have to rewatch the VOD just to get the names of all these shows. You've bounced through too many to keep track. The main show we've been talking about recently is called Legion. We talked about Fargo, both of which are directed by Noah Hawley. Then there's a British show called Luther that stars Idris Elba. And then it's a French show called Lupin, which is spelled Lupin. And it's very good. It's on Netflix. Highly recommend. It's very well done. It's about a guy who, like, he's a thief, a professional thief, and has styled himself after a gentleman thief. But got a lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk. Tap. Let's see. What do you have for us, Marina? Now, how did that recipe go again? Having trouble, dear? Kind of. I'm trying to remember all the things Mom said would help a cold, but I forgot them. Let's see. I need clover and some kind of leaf and... Oh, phooey. There's one more. Sounds like your mother was talking about ingredients for a tea. I think what you've told us, we might be able to make a cup of tea for you. We need 2 ingredients you mentioned, plus something that works on colds. I don't think we have anything that works on colds. Because I need new shows to try, but I'm in a show rut and just keep watching the same things over and over. I think, well, revitalizing and restoring. I don't think we have anything for you. Sorry. I would start off with Lupin, out of all the ones that we mentioned. I think that one would be great. Hello there, gents. How can I help you today? We're in desperate need of food for a hungry dog. Do you have anything that fits the bill? Well, that's the most interesting request I've heard all day. I don't have any kibble or the like, but this leftover beef shank ought to make Rover sit up and beg. That should do nicely. Would you mind parting with it? Not really, but I hope your dog likes garlic. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Good, good. Now, I won't charge you for it, but you have to solve this puzzle. All right. Pooh is what this is called. Garlic is a wonderful seasoning when used in moderation, or when not used in moderation. But the smell can be pretty potent. Someone put garlic cloves in this intricate container, and they're really stinking up the room. Use the 2 corks below to help our friend deal with the smell. Touch an opening to put the cork in it. You can use no more than 2 corks. Okay. So... I love garlic. I'm here for it. Okay, so that connects there. Where does this connect to this? Okay. This doesn't go anywhere. I'm seeing. So, I thought if I found out which cork that one went to, we'd be able to just do that, but the answer to that is no. Okay, so this is one. Let's go ahead and... Oh. Does this lead to the same place? No, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Same route. But, hold on. Does this not go here? Hold on. Huh. So see, this one goes middle and, or wait. But this one goes right and left, doesn't it? Wait, that connects middle. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I do this wrong? So that goes out. This goes to the middle one. This one goes to the middle one. Maybe I did this wrong. So middle is going to be 1. And then this one that one goes to the left. This one, does this not go to both? I feel like it goes to both. Am I wrong? These two are connected.
Here goes.
Not it.
Looks like I botched that one.
Nice. You should. I think you'll like it. It's very fun, and also like it is like a perfect mix of like hold on. Let's remove this one. I think it also has like a perfect mix of like
Oops, that wasn't right.
action and heist and wholesomeness. The actor who plays Lupin is very good.
Let's see if this works.
Wait.
Looks like I botched that one.
I've done every option. Can't I only use... I can only use 2 corks. Wait, can I... What?
Here goes. Oops, that wasn't right.
Is this a trick? This seems like a trick. I did these two, and then these two. See, because look, this is gonna loop around anyway. We have 2 things of garlic. This thing that goes up top to the middle. So...
Here goes. Looks like I botched that one.
glares.
Here goes.
Do you only use
Looks
one?
like I botched that one.
That's my only other option. Because I've done every combination of 2.
Let's see if this works. Oops, that wasn't right. Here goes.
Did I not do every combination of 2?
Looks like I botched that one.
I thought I did the left 2 first. Oh my gosh, that is dumb.
Let's see if this works.
That is dumb.
Piece of cake.
That is so dumb. I do not like that. Sweet relief. Each of the 3 holes in the container is connected to the garlic, so there's no real way to seal off the container. Using 2 corks, just put the... Yeah, that's so dumb. I hate this. Shady! Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? I hate this game. That was so dumb. That was such a dumb puzzle. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. And the game, this is what the game is looking at me like, trying to solving the puzzle like that. It's just me no likey. There, now he's holding his face. Shady, how are you? The artist had fun with the faces. This is now the 3rd or 4th face you cropped. It's true. I just noticed when I pull this onto my desktop that I also have this still. So, I'm pretty good, thanks. Good. Any word on the iPhone thieves? The iPhone thievery? That was just not. Rob, no. Insurance is going to cover the theft of the phone, which is good. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, iPhone update. Yeah, we need an. How about though, like the thieves? What's happening to the thieves? I want justice. How are you? I'm doing good. We've been chatting a lot today about TV shows. And no word from the police yet. Slacking. They're slacking. They should be able to hunt them down easily. That's crazy. I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm glad that you're okay. But still, they should be able to find them easily. But if you need a vigilante, I'm for hire. Weirdly, the most annoying part is that Facebook has literally no human. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's super weird. Yeah. I don't really like Facebook or use it. Besides for managing other people's Facebook, like businesses and stuff that I do their social media for. And I just hate working with it. It's just the worst. Every once in a while, they also do this thing where they will like update how like their notifications work. Like they'll typically add more different types of notifications, and it'll sort of reset all of your notification preferences. And it makes me mad. I can't report this user marketplace buyer that literally robbed me. For real, I could tag him as a scam or harassment. Yeah, that's... There's no form to fill out or anything. That's awful.
Not so long ago, in the mysterious land of Toronto, Canada.
Me, when I'm at the Olive Garden and they run out of breadsticks, I assume it's garlic bread. Gizmo! Welcome in, how are you? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing good. Same. We watched the Indie Direct, and there was a game that I was like, I don't know if we would play it, but I would watch Gizmo play it because I think it's a Metroidvania, but it's the first Donkey game. It's called Animal Well. But how are you? What are you up to? I'm up and thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Animal Well. Yeah. I saw it and I was like, not sure if it's a Metroidvania, but it looks fun. I couldn't tell. I thought it might have been. It mentioned like keys and power-ups. So I was like, surely that's a... If it has keys and power-ups, then it has to be a Metroidvania. It's the rules. Yeah, that's a good point, Shady, that at least like his profile is still visible. That's a Metroidvania aesthetic, but I don't think there's oh, okay, you're good. Oh, that might be a good point. Yeah, I guess it didn't. Good point. But what have you been up to? I'm trying to think if there was any news that we've left you out of. Besides the fact that the tap stream was listening to a D&D podcast and they mentioned Charlie's Angels, so that might be the biggest news to be TBH. But what have you been up to? Anything you're looking forward to, games-wise, movies-wise, anything? Okay, so we got the roast. No, they did not. I do not. That's what. If you're saying that, that means you don't believe the tap stream. I just want Zelda same. That'll be very fun. The new, the last trailer they released was very good. I'm basically just trying to fill in time, before, where's this? Yeah. Mood lifting. This doesn't help with colds, as far as we know. What was I gonna say? Let's do relaxing. Revitalizing, maybe? Oops. Wait. This one. This one. I also keep flirting with buying Resident Evil 4 remake, but I probably should just wait for Zelda to consume my life. I've also heard that that game is very good. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I say as I'm making tea, but, oops. I feel like a lot of people have said very good things about it. We finished Sherlock Holmes, and that was excellent. I need more. I do not like this minigame. Maybe it's because I mean, I drink tea, but like, who makes their own tea like this? Nobody. I think you just have to try combinations, as far as I know. I mean, it tells you some things about it, like this is earthy and mood lifting, or this is mild and relaxing. So maybe there is, but like, I don't know. What goes with earthy? Spicy? But then what goes with that? You have to put another thing. I mean, I figured it was a British thing. Where are the British people in chat that drink? Do you know? Is it like a natural thing you learn? I know you must be excited too. I'm doing a Link to the Past revisit, but I think I should play Skyward Sword finally. Seems pretty relevant to Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't played that. That would make sense if it did. If it was, did we do this? If it was related. Oi, mate. It's a bit of an English ding, bruv. How's that? I don't think most people make their own. Yeah, this seems very excessive. I don't. But yeah, I'm just putting in like plants. I don't even know what brisk. I guess that there are berries in here. I don't really know what this is. And so you have to try a combo, and then you do that. But then there are people who are like, man, I really need a tea that helps me with this. And I don't, like, I've gotten it wrong twice already out of like 4 times. Card. Oi. Oi, governor. I mean, this is what you guys... Why you guys are here. I've been watching a lot of Taskmaster, so my British accent is very good. I don't know what you guys are complaining about. Hello again, fellas. Your friendly neighborhood postman, Parcell, is at your service. Kenneth Parcell. I'm all caught up on Taskmaster again. I am not. I was like binge watching it, and then I stopped for like 2 months. And then I just picked it up again. I just finished season 12, and that was very funny. Guz Khan, very funny. Very, very funny. His facial expressions are ridiculous. And just was insane. That was actually one season that I didn't know if I was gonna like, because I didn't recognize anybody. There was nobody that I had seen before. But he was great, and Morgana was great. Guz is great. His beard reminds me of my uncle. Does your uncle have a beard like that? Or the beard, does your uncle look like his beard? I'm enjoying Jenny. I haven't seen any of season 15. Or I guess I'm only caught up to what they have on YouTube, which is, I think, up to season 13. What do you think? Your uncle looks like his beard. That's what I want to imagine. That's the world I want to live in, Gizmo. But gosh, I also every episode I'm always like, Alex Horn is like so funny, and I think it's very understated how funny he is. But everything from like his facial expressions to like how he delivers some of his jokes, yeah. They have I think they had the first 12 seasons. I think they have the first 12 seasons fully up on their YouTube, and then they are slowly uploading the 13th season right now. I think that's where we're at. And it's on the official Taskmaster YouTube. Alex is genius. He is. He's so funny. So funny. There was, and now I feel like I was noticing this in season. I guess I'm behind quite a few seasons, or series. In series 12, I feel like they have shown him laughing a lot more, and to me that makes it funnier. Like when people are doing their tasks, and he's like just in the background, and they've done something or said something that's really made him laugh. I love it. I'm here for it. I love to see people break. When you can see Alex covering a lot. Yeah, totally. I can't imagine what it's like to film that. It's like, are they Canadian? They have Canadians on the show? Incredible. Gosh. Just excellent. But there was some joke they said recently that made me laugh. That Alex said. I can't remember if it was one of his openers or something, but it made me laugh a lot, and I was like, oh, this guy, he's hilarious. I don't remember what it was, but anyway. But now that I finished 12, though, because I think what I'll probably do is I'll wait till all of Series 13 is uploaded, and then I'll watch that. So I'll probably wait. Though I think I skipped a couple, maybe. I like when Greg decides he'll ad-lib some of the throws. And they catch Alex off guard. Throws? Or maybe I don't, or is that a term I don't know? Oh, that was what's that called? Like industry lingo. That's that industry lingo, Gizmo, that I don't know. When they go to commercials or return. Gizmo using his industry jargon, yes. That is funny. Last episode, they started reading the title of online Greg Alex fanfic. Oh boy. Oh boy. I also love whenever Alex does his, like, after he gets introduced and he has his joke that he always does every episode, and then Greg will say something like, the funny thing is that, like, I know you've planned for this, like, and the joke was this bad. Like, this is, you put so much work into this, and this is what you come up with. I love when that's his reaction. Tap, welcome back! How are you? How did it go? How's your lurk? I promise we've played something. We've played more puzzles. But now we're talking about Taskmaster, so... which I'm fine with. It's a day we get to talk about shows. It's Thursday. Have you ever seen Taskmaster, Tap? It's like it's TV talk time, yeah. I need to watch those clips. Only in Black Widow. Different type of Taskmaster. This is well, it started as a British show. It's now expanded to different markets, but it's very good. I'll send you a YouTube video later. It's very funny and very addicting. Marvel Snap PTSD. Are you still playing Marvel Snap, Gizmo? I know you were like mobbing that for a bit. Then you'll start doing puzzles by the end of it. Oh, okay. We'll move on. We'll move on to another one. Been wondering, why do you come all the way out here? Believe me, kid, I'd love to tell you, but that's a secret between the folks. Oh, this is Parcell. I mean, I know he said that, but I'm... Oh, he has no puzzles for us. I thought he would. This person wants tea. We have no tea for you. These people probably all want tea, and we have no tea for you, okay? Nobody gets tea. No tea for anybody. Why? Because I don't want to sit... Who's this? Hopper. It's David Hopper. No, that's David Harbour. What is Hopper's first name? Sheriff. His name is Sheriff. Jim Hopper. Thank you, Gilmore. On and off. Okay. Got my infinite rank, proved I could do it, then I decided it wasn't worth the grind. Hilarious. It's all right. I'm gonna be out of here. No. We gotta do a puzzle. We gotta do a puzzle before we leave. My obsession has slowed down a lot since I'm now in Pool 4 and card acquisition has slowed significantly, but I still play once a day. Jealous. Never could make it. Highest was 70. I don't know what these numbers mean. You gotta wear your souls out if you keep running around like that, fellows. Rest your feet for a minute while you solve this puzzle of mine. Let's see if we can do it before Emrys has to leave. A stack of dice. You've stacked 3 dice in a column. At the points where 2 dice touch, the faces that are touching add up to 5. If one visible face of the bottom die is showing a 1, what number must be on the top face of the die? In case you're wondering, each die is identical and all sets of opposing faces on each die add up to 7. David Hopper's Conan O'Brien's assistant? Is that true? Okay, wait a minute. So, touching points equal 5. Opposite ones add up to 7. So, this has to be a 6. So we have a 3, 4, 2, 1. No, we have 1. 1, 6, 5, right? Is that 3? We are missing 3, 4, and a 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means this is either a 3 or 2. No, wait. No. You see, that's where they get you. Wait a minute. Maybe it's 5 and 2. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I like this puzzle. No, I don't. This adds up to 7. Opposing faces. So again, this is a 6. We know that for sure. That's correct. You already figured it out? Goodness. So that's 7. Oh, wait. Right. I was doing this wrong. I still could be right. So this needs to be like, let's say it's 3 and 4, right? So this would be this could be a 5. Why not? This, and then this would be a 2. So then this one would be a 3. Is that confusing? Wait, no, I don't know. I have zero idea. I have zero idea of what I'm doing, how to do any of this. Yeah, nope, none. There's no idea. I've got zero thoughts, head empty, heart on low. Because go Jed go. I'm supposed to find out the number of this one? Could it be 2?
This should do the trick.
It's not 2.
Well,
it's not
I
a 2,
suppose
everybody.
That's one possibility eliminated.
I mean, yeah, we'll get it eventually, so that's the good part. That's the good part. Good part here. Brood 4s. Let's try 5. Maybe I had it flipped.
This should do the trick.
It's not 5. Okay.
Well.
This one is barely. But I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I feel like, because again, like, why couldn't this? Why couldn't this be that? And then why wouldn't, like, this just be then 5 again and this 2? So it would be 2 and 5. Or 2 or 5. It's like a mini Sudoku, kind of. But again, this is a 6. And then we did like 4 and 3 or something. Because that equals 7. That's 7. 7. This would have to be a 3. Which, oh, okay, which would make this 4. And then, would it be, wait, would it be 3? Would it be 3? Would it be 3?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, it's not 3. It's not 2, 3, or 5.
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Oh no. It's not 3 or 2 or 5. I thought we were. Right. That's exactly. Yeah. You see, you guys are big brain. I think that's the problem. You guys don't. I am small brain. And I don't think, because yeah, that was 2, so that's 3. So that would have to be 4. Oh, but I guess this is 1, right? Because that equals 5. And then 6. So maybe it's 6. We're getting down through all the numbers carefully.
And now to test my theory.
Easy. First try, everybody.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna even read that. It's... Oh, we got a hamster toy, but it's not one of the cool ones. Although you kind of worked it off, worked out how to solve it. Wow. Kept getting halfway, and then we're like, well, let's just... No, I wasn't guessing, though. I filled it out in my head. and I was like, surely this is the answer. It was wrong. It was tough. It was a tough one. Tough for me. With imaginary numbers. I tried my best. Here, eat this dog. Why is it wearing diapers? Nom nom. Okay, now please move. So I can... We're gonna go gather photo scraps. You guys, maybe you guys are just too smart for this. Have you considered this? Say, Professor, this is a photograph. Is it? I've never seen a photograph before. We'll just take it with us, he said. I don't like to brag, but I make the best pancakes you've ever tasted, guaranteed. Thing is, while the flavor's out of this world, I have trouble getting the size consistent. Serving them can be such a pain, because you need to stack them just so. Here, I'll show you. Uh-oh. Pancake stacks 2. Electric Boogaloo. So we need to... Hold on. Task to take the big stack of pancakes on the left, move to the right. Excellent. Okay. Oh, Tower of Hanoi. Look at Gilmore, thanks for those bits. Look at this photograph. Okay, we do this. Now, something like this. See, I like these.
This should do the trick.
I think it only does the
leaves no puzzle
text to
unsolved.
speech on 5 and higher, I think. Let's see. Yummy, did you know that you can solve this in 50? I didn't know that. Here are your pancakes. I touched them 85 times. Maybe I'm in the minority, but I would not care if somebody put smaller pancakes on top of the bigger ones. I mean, reverse that. Bigger pancakes on top of the smaller ones. I don't think I would care. I'd just be like, they're all going to the same place. They're all going to the same place. It doesn't matter. Hamster toy.
Suspicious.
There we go, you see? Okay, wait. We have a new hamster toy. What does it do? We don't have a pool. After playing in the sandbox, the hamster always somersaults straight to the nearest pool. No matter what, somersaults don't count toward the step total. We don't have a sandbox. It's just a block. So, okay, that doesn't help us. Maybe we were supposed to get one and just never did. I'd probably just pick up the plate and move it. Also true, you could also do that. That would also be probably more helpful. Hint coin. Hint coin. Time at the gym, Shady! Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you have a great day. Luke, do you see the piece of photograph over there? Woohoo, I sure do. I hope it hasn't gotten all soggy from being out here. Don't worry, Luke. It looks more or less intact. Oh. Cutscene for that. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting with us. I guess let's go to the left first. Photograph. There's another shred of the photograph sitting in that pile of rubbish. You stay here, Professor, I'll go get it. Yes, Luke, go through the trash, please. Here it is. What I can figure out is why the inspector was rooting around in the trash in the first place. Do you really think a criminal would be hiding there? Hard to say. He could have just been pawing through it for clues or the like. Sleepy. Katya! Oh, it's you two. Hey, I know you. You're Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson's daughter. Yes, my name is Katya. What brings you to Folson's? I'm sorry, but I can't really talk about it. Excuse me, I have to go. Okay, bye. Wow, she moves fast. To think Katya was headed to Folson's all along, just as we were. I believe we've uncovered the identity of the third party asking around for the Elysian box. So Katya's looking for the box as well. Possibility's hard to ignore, yes? It's hard to ignore. New photograph. Folson's, the Gilded Town. Yeah, that's what they used to call this place way back when. I used to work down in the mines that gave the town its nickname. Well, I did till they closed them a few years ago. Even now, sometimes I catch punks sneaking down to the mines to see if anything's down there. They always come back empty-handed. You can bet your hat on that. We've certainly heard rumors of the great and fortune Duke Herzen left behind. Ah, so you're one of them treasure hunters, huh? In that case, take it from me. The real money's not in that mine, it's in the castle. Of course, you may have trouble getting in there, considering there's a vampire living there. Alright, enough small talk. I gotta get back to figuring out what the scrap is that I picked up. Oh, you mean the photograph? Thank you. 10 more to find. Photograph. Another photo. Should I be, No. I didn't know if there was like a... complete the, Gosh, this place has some unusual art. I don't even know what to make of this picture. What picture are you talking about, Luke? This one. Are these funny shapes or some kind of code? It seems you've come across a puzzle. Well, well, well. Perplexing figures. A bunch of figures are arranged and a pattern is shown below. As you can see, the figure that should go in space 1 is missing. Can you draw the figure that belongs in the space? Draw your stylus through the divots in the board to draw the figure. Okay. So hold on. Currently we have... You've already figured it out? We have that. We have this. We have all but the center ones. Center horizontal. We have all but the outside lines. This one on the bottom. My guess. Nope. Let's try that.
Here goes.
No.
Oops, that wasn't right.
Okay. Gotta have thanks for streaming. I'll take your tab. Have a good one. Good chatting. We'll see you later. Was gone for a bit, not a problem. Not a problem. We finished that other puzzle, and then now we're here, and I don't know.
Let's see if this works. Well, I'm stumped. Okay. Okay. I think I maybe had this wrong, what I was seeing. Right? It'd be like this. Here goes.
Okay. I totally...
That was almost too easy.
Was reading it like... I thought this was an O. And so I kept on trying to spell something. And then I was like, is it the alphabet? Not the alphabet. I was like, is it vowels? But that didn't make sense. So I tried a U. Anyway, I see that.
I feel indifferent about that puzzle. Oh, hey, we got a thing. I feel indifferent about it. I neither dislike nor like that puzzle. This is where we were. Wait, so have we successfully... checked this side? Are the scraps elsewhere? Let's see, we've picked up 7 scraps so far. I guess we've more work ahead of us. Yeah, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we've already walked the length of this alley. I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. I say we focus on the remainder of our search, other places the inspector likely visited. There we go. Thank you. That answers my question. I think... Let's go ahead. I think we're going to stop here. I'm getting sort of sleepy. So I think we're going to end. Because I'm getting sleepy. So... I know. I feel like I've already... My mind grapes have already been squeezed just from these puzzles so far. But, friends, don't you worry. Tomorrow... Hold on, let me make sure I save. Tomorrow, we are going to not use our brains. We're going to be head empty. And we are going to just clean things. Which is going to be super fun. I need a head empty day. But Saturday, we are going to be playing mod. We're going to have mod day with playing Stardew Valley with Secret and Embers, our mods. They've chosen Stardew, and it's going to be super fun. I don't really know Stardew. Embers does not know Stardew as well. And Secret is going to be our brain. So, perfect thing to do after Layton Day. I agree. I'm very excited to play some Power Wash tomorrow. I'm excited to see you play Stardew. It'll be fun. It's going to be a fun time. But, friends, before we go... Gilmore, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate that. And Adrian, thank you for the resub. And Muffin, thank you for the resub. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me today. I see that Kelt is on. I don't know how long he's going to be on, so we're gonna start that raid and get over there. Because we love Kelt. He's the happy Kelt. He is also named Paul. And has a great voice. He's very easy to listen to. He's very fun. And I think you guys will like him if you haven't checked him out yet. Please drop him a follow. He's currently playing Hunt the Showdown. He also plays his Apex, trying to convince him to play Deceive Inc. with me. He has already purchased it. We just need to find a time to play. Yeah, so please go hang out over there. Give him some fist bumps when we get over there if you have our emotes. And yeah, he's awesome. I'm gonna go check out the new Power Wash Simulator update. Yeah, we still need to get through the normal campaign and then get to Final Fantasy, but we're still taking our time. It'll be great. But friends, thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with more, and it should be a fun time. So I'll see you next time. But I'll see you later. Bye bye.